Oh god, there's that fox. It must be night. It's screaming. Oh, it says we're live. Hey everybody, it's Andy, aka Max Writer, and we are back with another live Minecraft live stream with a screaming fox in the background. I'm hopping into bed. Screaming. Oh crap! I forgot to mute me. Oh, it says we're live. Hey everybody, it's Andy, aka Max Writer. Shh, quiet, Joe. No, yeah, I know. I didn't. Sometimes. Okay, I'm back in bed now. Sometimes it does it. Sometimes it doesn't seem to do it. I don't know. Did you ever build a house?
No, I took it down.
Oh, I'm sad. Ghost of Sabotage is here and says, hey, I want you two to get along, please.
I won't mute you.
Well,
it depends on how bad the jokes are.
No, if the jokes are bad, that's fine. Just get along. You guys are awesome, and you're both from Great Britain. Are you going to work on your house today?
Yes.
Ow! Oh, I fell in the berry bushes. They scared me. I'm going to expand this side of the hill a little and build something out here, and that'll be our last build in the compound here, I think. I believe I can fly. Sorry. I need a squared off area. I'm going to take out these trees. No, Ghost, do not bring up Doritos. If we just don't talk about it, then everyone can be happy. Happy. All he said was Doritos. He's not disparaging them yet. Let's just move on to other topics. Like soup smoothies. That's what Abby and I were talking about earlier. That sounds so disgusting. And why it is that soup... I like soup. Abby doesn't care for soup. But why it is that the idea of soup in a tall glass is gross, but in a cup, to me at least, is not gross. Discuss.
Oof. It's minging, isn't it?
It's a stumper. It's a conundrum. All right, this looks like a pretty good area. So we need something we can look down on everyone from over here. Oh wait, I've got some designs that I found online that I built in Creative, and then I took photographs of.
Oh.
Ooh. And I'm going to modify significantly. Because they're desert villages, but I think I want to make them with like stripped oak. You know that, how you strip it? Because I think that'll look kind of okay. But I think they're going to have to be modified.
Was that a pun you just did?
What, stripped oak?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Then what did you say they looked like?
What did I don't know. What did I just say?
Okay.
Ah, that wasn't a pun. No. It wasn't meant to be a pun. Oh, brother. If it was, it would have been terrible anyway. Ghost says, clean that platform of yours. It's dirty. And Ghost says, I like soup. Abby, I would recommend that you watch some of Ghost of Sabotage's videos, especially the one where he tries seafood, because they are hilarious. Just the noises he makes.
What kind of seafood?
Like tins that you can buy at the store of like, oh crap, I don't remember what it was. Mussels? Like pickled mussels and stuff like that.
I like mussels. I can only have the one at a go, but you know.
One at a go?
Mussels are alright.
What do you mean?
One, like...
You eat one and you're done?
Yeah. Don't eat them as a meal.
There's so little.
Hang on. No, I'm thinking of cockles, I think.
Oh, okay. Mussels are small. I don't know. Maybe it was
Maybe
cockles.
I do mean mussels then.
I don't know.
Was it in a glass jar?
It was in a glass jar. They were pickled... something else.
Was it essentially like a ramekin full of liquid and a kind of black thing, small, and it had kind of like a yellow rim around it?
They were... No, I don't remember a yellow rim, but I might have missed it. But they're not... Are the mussels black or the cockles? Maybe it was cockles. He looked at one and he was just like, oh. And I just busted it. I just lost it. He hadn't even tasted it yet, but just the look of it put him off.
They look and smell minging, but somehow they're quite nice.
Yeah, he didn't like them. And I don't think I would either. He said it tasted too much of the sea. Cooked and pickled cockles. There it is, he says.
Cool. Yeah, I like cockles.
He apparently doesn't care for them straight from the jar. I don't think I would care for them either. I think we're going to take this tree out and push this back a little further. Or you know what? We're not going to take the tree out necessarily. We'll just push this back a little further. Let's see what it does for us. What is holding this tree up? Oh, wow, that's a tall tree. I'll tell you what, that's the tallest tree I've ever seen. Are you building? Are you building your house?
No, I'm going to get the material to build.
Ooh, you broke up there.
We've got a bit of bad weather going on, so it might be...
Oh, that's why, okay. Yeah, I'm just letting you know, I'm not complaining, don't get me wrong. It's not like, you broke up. It's more like, I value what you have to say. Okay, his cookled and pickled cockles were in a jar, but there were mussels in a tin. Yeah, he tried that. I watched that one too. That tree is a tall order for sure. It is really a tall tree, but I kind of want to leave it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 across. Let's see. I'm not building that build. Let's see if I can find the build that I liked. Oh, they all have these towers that are tall bits are a little too small. Hold on a second, everybody. Drinking Guinness tonight. We got 3 12 packs, 3 cases of Guinness because they were on sale.
Ooh.
So, there you go. Alright, that's that one. That's the one, I think. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. 1, 2, 3. Is it only 3 across? It's 4x4. 4x4 would be good. Which one has the 4x4 in the back? Got these photos mixed up just a bit.
Oof.
That's the one. Boom. Yeah, that's the one I want to build. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 7 across. I don't know how it's going to look built the way that I'm going to build it. We're going to add a door in the front. Oh, what am I going to... Oh, okay. I got this. Ghost's talking a lot here. Hold on. Oh, no, he's not. He just said a couple more things. He says, we had a thunderstorm last night. Been having a lot of thunderstorms as of late. Guinness, I can't drink that stuff personally due to some bad family members who have bad tempers. Ooh, I like it once in a while. It's a real heavy beer. It goes really good, I think, with like sweets and cake and stuff. Because it's dark and it's heavy, and so it goes that way for me at least. All right, let's take a look at this build. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's going to be a tower back here in the corner. Boop. It's going to be this big. Oh. Well, yeah, we can leave that tree. And it's going to go like so, and like so. We're going to be using ladders for this one. Okay, yeah, that's good. No, we're going to have to... 1, 2... That's too close. I'm going to have to push this hill back some more. We're going to have to lose this tree down the side of the hill. That's a shame. It is what it is. This is going to take a lot of dirt. Good thing I borrowed a bunch from Spawn. The Abbey gasp. This is not where I want to be. The excitement of terraforming. So do you have a house design?
Kinda.
Yay! Are you working on it? What are you doing? What's going on?
Collecting the material.
Oh, shoot.
How do I build concrete?
Concrete is Oh, good question. I believe it's 4 gravel and 4 sand.
Oh man, I've been collecting clay all this time.
Now you can cook the clay and then dye the hardened clay too. If you cook it again
That
after you
didn't look
dye it,
very good when I did
it
it.
makes terracotta. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, check the spawn house. There might be sand in there.
No, it's alright.
Gravel.
I built a
Okay.
shovel especially for it. I could not get the word shovel there. I was just thinking sponge. Like, that's not what you
Built a
mean.
sponge.
Yeah.
All right, let's try this again. So if we do this, go like this, 2, 3, 4. So this will be where the tower is. It's not quite right up against the tree, so that's a little bit better placement. So that'll be the tower. And then what we have is a little... Can I please see the other side of the building? There we go. Oh, they're both the same size? No, that can't be. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize that was...
Gonna sleep?
Uh-huh. Yeah, we probably better. I'm trying to figure out this build. Here we go. I'll jump into the guest house. Up. Sleeping near the fox. Gonna start screaming and scare me. Ghost says, I don't eat many sweet stuffs. It's all the sugar makes me queasy. Sure, I can have 2 sweets, but no more. 4 sand, 4 gravel, around a color. Oh yeah, you'll need some dye. You can't
What
just
does
make like...
white?
Yeah, white's fine. White,
What does white?
white dye. It's white dye. You make it from bone meal.
Cool.
Guess where there's a ton of it?
In my inventory.
Oh, okay. That's true too. All right, let's figure this thing out, man. This build is gonna give me the gip. Right, how far up this house? 7 across. Let's move it one more this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Yeah. We'll move it one more this way. We're not right up against this tree. I'd like to keep this tree. So if we go here, I watched an Outer Limits last night.
Don't know what that is.
Outer Limits was a sci-fi television show back in the 50s. No, 60s. 65, I think they started. It was an hour-long show. I think it was made because of the Twilight Zone was doing so well.
Ah.
3, 4. Yeah, it's again 4 because it's 5 total. Okay. Yeah. And then this guy will go here. Is this build going to be too big for this area? Maybe. You're going to lose this tree. And it was, the first season was okay. The second season was just freaking awful. It was just not good. And now I've been watching the third season because I got them all on DVD and really enjoying it.
It's a real roller coaster there.
It was, yeah, because I was about ready to give up on it after the second season. I mean, the story's just kind of ended without any real ending. It was just kind of like the credits would start rolling and the narrator would be like, mankind is not ready for blah, 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 or whatever. And it just, it was not great. Okay, so this comes out here. Yeah, that's right. I'm doing this right. Anyway, but there was one on last night. Oh my gosh, it was so good. It was so good. I want to make this out of... I can make everything but the steps out of that. Oh shoot, there's no woodcutter. I have to actually put these down and carve them with it. Oh, no. Then I can do this with them. Yeah! Okay, yeah. That's going to give that some texture. Okay. And there it is. Boop. Whoops. Anyway, the one that was on last night that I watched last night was a two-parter. It was really good. What the heck?
Did you watch the 2 parts or just the one?
Yeah, I watched both parts of it. Called The Inheritors. And I think I'd seen it before, like 20 or 30 years ago. And it just...
Did it hold up?
Nice job. It did hold up, actually, very well. Sorry, I'm concentrating trying to have a conversation, so I'm not doing either one very well here. Let's see. I'm hoping this isn't going to look awful. I'm just hopeful. Let's see. Do I have any? Oh, I do have tons of stairs. Good. We're going to have to use these stairs. There's no cut woods. There's no, like, carved oak or whatever this is. Stairs. What is this stuff called? F3. It is called stripped oak. Go says, what's long and always... Oh, God, here we go. What's long and always drawn out? A tape measure. Yes, that's so bad. He also says, I've heard of the Elements. I want to watch it since it sounds good. Look at you, using new stuff. I am trying to use some new stuff. Because I tend to get into certain comfort zones, and I'm just like, I'll just build everything like this, because I know it'll turn out fine. Okay. Oh. What? Why is this not despawned? Oh, I wonder if I put those back after I built that thing. Alright. I'm going to have to use... Oh, this would be so much easier with sandstone. But I don't think it would look terribly out of place, so... Let's grab half slabs too, so we'll need them for the interiors. Yes, Outer Limits was hit or miss. Some of the episodes are really creepy and really good. And others just fall kind of flat. Or they don't make enough sense. It didn't have twists at the end like the Outer Limits. A couple of them would have a twist or the unexpected would happen, but for the most part it was just same old, same old. Alright, so let's see if I'm doing this right. This is going to be pretty oak intensive, I think. Hopefully I'm not screwing this all up. This is the grand experiment. But will it succeed? Ah, monkeys. Come here.
Yesterday, I had to go into a town for that job thing.
Yeah.
There's a town I pass through all the time when I go to Middlesbrough or whatever. And at the beginning, yesterday, woke up and it was absolutely storming like anything. It was so windy and it was so rainy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, well, clearly it's cold and it's rainy, so I put on a hoodie and my raincoat.
Okay.
And that's like, I don't mean like a raincoat, I mean a coat that I put on while it's raining.
Okay.
And it's good against the rain. I get to the place and I take my raincoat off, but I keep my hoodie on because it's, stylish.
Okay.
But Christ, where's I going with this? Oh, I do the thing, and I'm there from 1:30 till 3:30, and I get out, and it is the warmest, the sunniest it has ever been, and I'm like, now I'm just stood here looking like an absolute plonker in a hoodie while people are out there t-shirt and shorts, and I'm just the warmest. I've got long socks on, I've got jeans on, everything I'm wearing is so thick, and I'm like, well, I am melting, and I've got 50 minutes to wait for this bus, and I will be on that for 40 minutes, and I won't be home in like 2 hours. I'm like, oh my God.
Did you not have a shirt or anything on underneath?
Well, I did, but then I'd have to just carry my stuff, and I'm like, I just look like an idiot. So,
you don't look like an idiot because you're carrying your stuff.
I would, because it was massive. There was so much stuff in my arms. My coat is so long.
Well, I'm sorry. What a sad day. Your story has touched my heart.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Is this right? Oh, that's... Wait a minute. What's going on here? This is right, but it doesn't seem right. Hold on. I might have messed up something here. Let's take a peek. Oh. These are not stripped. These are regular logs. That's okay. I still need a bunch of stripped logs so I can just replace them. Alright. I think this gets one too. So far, so. Interesting. Alright, let's see what's going on in chat. Boop, boop, boop. I've been watching a lot of TNG as of late. I like The Next Generation. I think it was a good show. I enjoyed it. Putting a door on the front here instead of back. So this tower. What's going on? I'm going the wrong way. I'm having terrible difficulty here. All right. There we go. So this only goes up 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's getting dark again. Run, run, run for a bed. Run for a bed. Oh, you beat me. I'm in.
I was stood right next to it.
I always liked The Next Generation. I think it was very cerebral Star Trek. Sometimes episodes did not have a whole lot of action. Same with Voyager. There were times in Voyager it just seemed like nothing was happening, which I didn't have a problem with personally. I can do a bit of a dry show if the stories are good. Oh, that's not gonna work. I need another door. Half slabs. Okay. It's coming along very slowly. It's coming, nonetheless. Alright, let's see. So then this will have a floor right there. There you go. And we have to... Do I have any more of the stripped? I don't. I must have used it all.
Aha!
Uh-oh, what?
I made white concrete.
Hooray!
Oh, white concrete powder. Do I need to cook them?
No, what you'll do is you'll put the concrete powder down someplace where you're not going to wreck things around it.
Oh, do I
You
put
pour a little water
on it?
on it and it turns solid, yes. So
That's
you could
so cool.
build your house with the white concrete powder and then splat and then put water inside the house to actually form the concrete.
Cool, 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 cool.
Or make it in advance, because you can break it down like any other block. Go says, you're going to use stone-related blocks at the bottom, or is it all wood? I think this one's going to be all wood, because the original for this was all sandstone. And I'm adapting to wood here. In this case, this time, just this one will be all.
I am going into single player world because I practiced this block. This block?
Practice this block? I don't know what that means.
It doesn't mean anything. I'm an idiot.
I always practice my blocks.
What am I trying to say? The build. The build, I think.
Because you've practiced this build? Or you want to practice
Yeah.
it?
I already have.
Okay, gotcha. Alright, let's see now. So this floor is going to continue all the way across. On the interior. This is our tower right here. This will be our tower. Now, in the original build, there's a door here that leads down, and I might still leave that in. Ghost says, practice this block. Is that like practicing the tree part in plays? Oh, that's a good question. I know what she meant, though. Huh? Can't get it there yet. I don't know if this is going to turn out any good or not. It might be awful. What's this place supposed to look like from behind? Pretty much like that. There's some steps that would lead down from this area, I believe. See, this room goes like this. There'll be a door here. I'll hire these initially. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 high. How high have I got them? Oh, it's hard to tell here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I just went with this build, I think I'm going to make this tower a little taller. Hopefully it won't look too derpy. And there'll be steps would be here. This. And lead out to kind of a porch area. Oh, no. No. That's not how we did it like this. What's the matter? What happened?
Nothing. I'm just an idiot.
I don't know if I like this. I might change it. So this was 5 high. 1, 2, 3, so far. And actually, I might put some big windows in this. You're an idiot. Why? You're not an idiot.
I just did a foolish thing when I'm trying to figure something out.
I'm trying to decide if I'm going to keep this or if I just want. We could put some stone for the floor in here, and then this actually has to step down into this little area here. If I want to use this. And what I'm thinking, actually, is putting a ladder in the back there. We could put a door right here. Ghost has been very quiet. 2 watching, no! Or so it says. This room will be bigger. Up to this point. Okay. Oops, people are talking. Ghost is talking. Ghost says glass plane. I can't talk. Glass panes or glass blocks for the window? Maybe. Most likely I'm going to use more wood. I'll probably put trapdoors. Oh! I fell. I don't know if this is going to be a good build or not. It's kind of meant to be a kind of a lookout tower. Okay. Let's grab some ladders. More doors if I've got any. Huh. Whoa. Let's see. I've got one door. Wood. Okay, so there'll be another door there. There's going to be a wall here. Oh no! I broke it. I broke my iron axe. Ultimate Gohan Z is here and says, "Can I join?" It's a private server, Gohan Z. It's a Realms server, and I do not have that power. Go says, "Isn't there enough lookout towers in that town already?" Ah, but none that face over this way. Uh-huh. No, there's only one. There's my tower, but it's way over there.
Yeah, the rest are just tall buildings.
Yeah. What'd she say? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this would be normally the height that this would be. 7 plus. No, just 7. So I'm trying to decide if I want to go higher. I need to look at this thing from a distance first, too. Oh, that's right. Abby's not on the server. She's like, I'll beat her in bed this time. She's in creative. Who's building that wall gate? Oh, that's a bridge, actually. That's Pikeriz's bridge over there. Did I get a... Okay, yeah, I've got a bed in my pocket. I left one at his house.
Is that a euphemism?
No! Gross.
I got a bed in my pocket. Doesn't even make any sense.
My God. That's so sad. As she giggles and giggles, ladies and gentlemen.
It's sad and nonsensical.
That's not a good place for a ladder, is it?
It's not a good place to be emotionally, no.
Quiet. Ooh. Trying to figure this build out, and I'm having some difficulties. Oh, we need to take a look at it from a distance. We need to see what it's going to look like from a little ways away. Whoa! Let's see if it's awful or not. Let's see if it's awful enough. You talking about that one over there, Ghost? That is a bridge. It only looks like a wall. I feel like I should remove those steps from the back, although they do get a little bit of depth. That could be tall enough. I won't make it too tall, because then it'll look derpy. It's only 4x4 tower. She's such a child with such words. Haha. What?
Yeah, but you laughed at him.
Oh God! Fall in my pit.
So.
What words? Wait, what?
The euphemism.
Oh. Euphemism's a great word. Alright, let's see. This is probably tall enough. Let's put a lid on it. I'm gonna try to put the ladder there. That won't work. Okay. Ow! I don't have... I feel like I can smell, like, cut wood just looking at this thing. That's
That's
stupid.
impressive.
This back corner is probably still the best place to put a ladder. No, it's not. It won't be able to go up. Alright. It's going to have to go here.
Oops.
I hear a dog growling. Sorry I'm not talking too much, everybody. I'm kind of trying to... I'm in the zone. Do I have ladders? Oh, it looks like a wall again. Yeah, it does. It's pretty massive. He's planning on building an observatory out there. Oh my goodness. I do have ladders. I don't know if I have enough. Probably not. We'll see. We'll go get him. Go, go, go. This will be the last build here on this piece of property, actually, I think. Because I'm about out of space. This drops. And this... Yeah, that drops too. So... This is the last place I can. I feel like I can just smell cut wood when I look at this stuff.
I would not be able to place that smell.
Well, I've worked in theaters and stuff, and had to do a lot of wood cutting, like plywood. You got to cut a lot of plywood in 2x4 when you work in theater. So there's always like this sawdust kind of smell. That's what I'm kind of like getting in my nose just being in this place. It's weird. I think we're just gonna go for like wooden floors. Ooh. No, that's not gonna work. We remove that back deck though. We can actually have another door. This thing has so many doors. Modify the design. Where is my crafting bench? Let's see. Just go ahead and make all these into slabs. Hey, hey, I didn't call them half slabs. Good for me.
Congrats.
Hooray. Okay. Of course, this thing gets hit by lightning. It is gonna burn to the ground. It will be gone like Donkey Kong.
Oof.
What?
I don't know, I just wanted to say oof.
Oof. Oof da. Okay, let's construct more. This is the most woodenest building I've ever built.
Is that even a sentence?
In America it is.
Oh, that's impressive.
Not really. I keep seeing that horse move down there and I don't know what it is. I'm like, what is going on? Ah, I'm one short. So there won't be room in here for anything, but we can put like a bed down here. And you gotta pull out this dirt. I guess we'll replace it with... Dang it, that guy went in sideways. The only problem with using this stripped wood is it has to go in at the right angle, or you can tell that it's not quite right. Damn, this thing used a lot of wood.
Can you make concrete stairs? You cannot.
I don't think so. You could do quartz stairs.
It wouldn't go with the concrete.
Okay.
Try this.
Diorite?
No, I'm gonna go for a different color instead.
Gotcha. Red. Okay. Man, this place
Is
is
it red?
tight.
Is it red stairs?
Is it red? Yes, red stairs. Is that a thing?
I don't think so.
Doesn't look too bad. It's interesting. Doesn't look like it definitely looks better in sandstone. For one thing, this tower is not quite as tall in sandstone. But you can't tell because you can use sandstone, the sandstone half slabs, and then what is it called? Not the sandstone you cook. There's that sandstone that you can cook, and then you get smooth sandstone essentially. Yeah. What's your favorite wood smell? Says Ghost. I like oak. Pine's okay, but it can get overpowering. Can you put lanterns on the slabs? If not, it should be implemented. That would be cool, but no, you can't. No lanterns on slabs, I'm afraid. Alright, let's finish this thing. Let's use some of this garbage wood. Garbage wood. Garbage wood. Nobody likes you because you're garbage wood.
Correct.
Na-na. Nobody likes garbage wood. Okay, I need to make a bed. Put a bed down here. There can be a little bed in here. I need to make... That's not what I wanted to make. I have to make these out of...
Oh,
What?
I think I'm just being an idiot.
Don't do it. Whoa.
Oh, all's well.
Hooray. Oh, this is where I should put the crafting bench. Yeah, put the extra crafting bench up here. Corner. That way it's out of the way. This room's really too small for much of anything. It's getting dark. I am alone on the server.
Uh-oh.
Boom. I'm in. Congrats on not calling them half slabs. If only I had a medal for you. Yeah, I usually call them half slabs. I know that's incorrect.
You did like a moment later as well when you're trying to figure something out.
Did I? Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to think about it to call them by the right name. Ghost says, red nether brick stairs may look good with white concrete. Red nether brick. They're bright. Those are some bright stairs. And he likes birch. I'm not a big fan of birch. I like spruce. I like the oak. Birch is a little too light for me for the most part. This is interesting. This almost looks like a kid's playhouse, to be quite honest. To me. Made out of this stripped oak wood and everything. Alright, so this is just like a watchtower. You can go up on the roof, take a peek around.
Oh, dear me.
Goodness. How tall is the ceiling? Could I make this a little shorter? I could make this tower a little shorter, but I think I'm going to leave it the way it is. So now you have a good view. This is a great view, actually, of away from spawn. You can see down into what's going to be the residential section. Right there's where Abby's going to build her house, unless she has changed her mind.
If I can even figure out what the hell I'm going to build.
I've been looking at a lot of YouTube videos with builds, especially like the villager house builds. There's a guy that shows off all the new 1.14 ones. I forget what his name is, Waffle or something like that. and some other guy was taking village houses and then changing them, like adding to them to make them look a little cooler. And I liked one of his things, so I messed around with that. This is actually this is actually a sandstone build for one of the desert villages, but slightly modified, and I'm probably going to make it out of sandstone at my village up north. I think it'll look much better that way. This looks like it's made of cardboard. That's what's wrong. It looks like a bunch of cardboard boxes have been taped together along with some wood, like something that you would make as a child.
Oof.
I mean, I wouldn't make it. I had no construction skills as a kid. We used to dig holes in our backyard. Our friend, caddy corner to us, was named Kendall Spence, and he. Oh, sweet! I do have some. Can make a bed from there. He would dig holes in his backyard, and we would play with these Tonka trucks. I don't know if you guys know what that is.
It rings a bell now that you said Tonka.
Yeah, they were real big back in the 70s and 80s. Little tiny little cars and trucks and stuff, little construction equipment and that kind of thing. They were pretty cool. They were fun to play with. And we would build like almost like a gravel pit. It would be just a kind of a big pit that we dug out, and then you would drive them around, and you'd make little roads with the car that looked like a dirt road, like just two tracks. And it was really neat. I thought it looked really cool. It was we had a lot of fun with it. So then my brother and I were like, well, we want to do something like this in our backyard. So we got permission from our folks. We started just digging these pits, these two like 3 or 4 foot deep pits in the backyard, and then we connected them with a tunnel. We messed around with the hose and water and stuff in there a little bit, and then we put like a roof on it, made it into kind of an underground fort. Really sad little underground fort, actually. And we were messing around, and some of these kids came along from the neighborhood that we knew. Steve Jordan. Oh no, there was a kid down the street named Steve Carr, right? He was kind of a bully, and really scary. Let's see. Let's see what Ghost says. Be nice if you could use dye and lanterns to have different mood lighting. Oh, that is a cool idea. What about using trapdoors for a railing on top of the tower? No, I'm liking these kind of little crenellations here. I do like that idea. I don't think that would work for this tower though, because I think these would end up too big. I'd have to raise them up. I could use iron bars in between them. Cardboard fort, says Ghost with a smile. I know what Tanker was. There were video games about them. Tanker? Oh, Tonka.
No, Tonka.
Tonka. Tonka. Tonka is how it's spelled. But okay, yeah, I missed that. So Steve Carr comes and he finds out about this thing, and we had put like a roof on it, covered with pine straw, had a way down, and we didn't want him to know that it was like a little fort. So we told him we were making a trap to catch something. And then this other kid named Steve Joyner shows up, and he was a little older than us and kind of mean. And he told us he knew what it was. It was a trap. And he kicks one end, and there was a board there with like our little trap door. He says, "There's a board here," and he kicks the other end. There's a board here. There wasn't a board on the other end. I remember this very distinctively for some reason. And then Steve Carr tries to push him into the pit. Now, my friend Kendall and his little brother John were down in there at the time. They were hiding down there because, like I said, for whatever reason, we didn't want Steve Carr and them to know it was like a fort. I don't know why. It was in our backyard. It was fenced-in backyard. It's not like they could come back there and mess with it. But, we were kids, so we were dumb. And he kicks in. After Steve Carr pushes him, and he almost falls in, we hear, from down in there, we hear, "Hey!" And Kendall comes out. He is pissed about all this shit that's going on. He just leaves. He's so mad at them both. It was weird. Yeah. You do weird stuff when you're a kid. It doesn't make any damn sense. You're thinking about it later, and you're like, God, what's so stupid? What an idiot. Alright, let's see. I don't know what else we can do today. What time is it? It's only 5:48. We could go looking for foxes and rabbits. Because I would like... Ow! Oh, ow! Berry bushes! I would like to get another rabbit so we can set up a breeding. And another fox so we can have a little foxy friend to go with Puka Jr. You know what? First I need to... Let's see. I bet I don't have an anvil up here. Do I have a name tag? I do have a name tag at spawn. Fan-freaking-tastic. Let's go down and borrow Scoti's anvil. Hope we don't break it. We'll name this. I have a name for the second fox, so I'm hopeful that we'll catch one today. Cha-cha-cha. Ba-da-da-da. Was that you?
It was, yes.
Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me. I'm walking into the stables and I hear... And I was like, what is that noise? What kind of animals are in here?
I saw your reaction on that. I was just concentrating.
That's
Ooh.
fine. It caught me. Ow. What did I just run into? Oh. Am I withered? Ow. I'm withered. Oh, this is bad. Okay.
How are you withered?
Scoti Garbitas has planted a wither rose next to his house.
Oh, I see, I see.
It only withers you for like a couple seconds, but it ain't a good couple seconds. We also had a fort out in the woods. When I was a kid, you could just go out all day and your parents wouldn't worry about you because nothing was going to happen to you. And
yeah.
So that was a long time ago. So we found we called it a bear pit because it was just another big hole in the ground. So we started working on that. We dug it out a little deeper, and then we put boards across the top, and we put some camouflage. We even found an old barrel, a big one, that had a hole in the side. So we stuck it in there, and we filled it up with sand up to the hole. And then we put there was a vent, some old vent somebody had thrown away from air conditioning or something. From like interior air conditioning. We put that on top, and we found an old radiator, and we put that on top of that so sparks wouldn't come up and start any kind of fire. And that was our little fireplace that we had to keep us warm down there if we wanted to go in there in the winter. My brother started digging a hole in the side of the pit, and he dug back about 5 or 6 feet. No supports, nothing. And I think back on that, and you read about kids digging like that, and then the roof just caves in on them. And we didn't know any better. And I always kind of think that we were pretty lucky that that thing didn't just collapse on top of one of us. I wouldn't go in there. I was too claustrophobic. It was too close. The roof was only like 3 feet tall, and it was a little unnerving.
Ooh.
Ghost says, I'm guessing this was in another place than where you were living now. Yeah, this was in Fayetteville, North Carolina. I lived in a suburb called College Lakes. I don't know why. I guess there was a college nearby, and it did have a lake, so it makes it kind of a sad sense. Oops. We would go out there with toy guns and play cops and robbers, and we would go out there with our bikes. And we just run around the woods acting like idiots, being dumb. There was one kid named Michael, and he would lie all the time to us. He would tell us all these stories, and I trusted people. What have you done to your
Past
room?
tense.
Well, yeah, I didn't lie, and I figured other people weren't going to lie either.
Are you sleeping in my bed? No, you're not.
No.
Sorry.
No. I was just, what did you do? Why did you open up your room?
Because I don't like not being able to see out of it, especially when I'm just coming and going, so I just did that for a bit.
That's fine, I guess. It almost looks like it's a counter in some kind of a weird store now. Oh wait, here's polished granite stairs. Look at the video in like 30 seconds. I'm pointing them out, so they're more of an orange though than a red.
I was looking at all the stairs. I have the Almond Creative.
Right. Ghost says you didn't have a treehouse. Oh, let me tell you about our treehouse. Okay, so before I lived in Fayetteville, I lived in Ada, Ohio, which was a small town. My dad worked for the university there. He was a junior varsity coach, and we had a pretty good sized backyard there too, and it was fenced in because they'd had a dog and he used to jump over the fence. They got a fence for him. I think maybe the fence was already there. Anyway, um, he got poisoned before I was too little to even remember him. His name was Duffy, and there was a vacant lot between us and the neighbor on that side. It was a little old couple, and they were good friends of my folks. And we called her Aunt Frances, and we called him Papa Lowell. They were really sweet, really nice people. They had a Mustang for some reason. I was like, thinking back, a Mustang is not the kind of car you would think of somebody who's like 65, 70 years old driving necessarily. It was a two-doors, light blue. I remember that Mustang so well. They didn't have a garage; they had a carport because garages were what you had in Ohio because the winters could be pretty bad. Carports they had in North Carolina because there was never any snow in Fayetteville. So the people across the street from us had a carport. And we had an actual garage there. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. There was a giant tree at the back of that lot between us and Aunt Frances and Papa Lowell. And Aunt Frances and Papa Lowell owned that lot, and they used to let us play baseball out there as kids. And I guess Dad got permission to build in that tree, and he built a platform about 20 feet up. And I was scared of that thing because it was just a platform. And then he put walls on it on three sides, left the front open, and he put a little peaked roof. My dad was quite the carpenter in the day, and that thing was solid. And he had an old rope ladder, so he nailed that in. So we had a rope ladder. We could pull the rope ladder up if we didn't want anybody to come up after us. And it was probably about I bet it was 4 foot by 8 foot. Because I bet it was a piece of plywood was what he used for the floor. And so it was about 4 by 8, which is pretty good sized for a little treehouse. I mean, it would be terrible trying to sleep up there. I'd be scared I'd just roll over and flop out the front of because there was no door or anything. It was a nice little treehouse, made of whatever scrap wood he could get a hold of. And, let's see, berries. I need some berries. And some carrots. I've got carrots, yeah. I'm going to try to get rabbits. I'm going to try to get fox. So that was our treehouse. And that was in Ada when I was younger. I lived in Ada until I was about 9 years old, I guess. We moved in 75. I have a bed. Yeah, we're going to head. And I'm alone on the server right now. So we can go and look for a fox. This doesn't look too bad. It's got a lot of levels and layers, which I kind of like. It looks like something you would make for your kid, though. It's not too bad. Yeah, and we didn't have any real clubhouse, treehouse, anything like that when I lived in Fayetteville. We just had these pits, these dirt pits in the backyard that we would do. And we had one in the woods. There were a lot of trails out in the woods, and we would bike out there quite a bit. Take our own water, take a canteen or something, go biking. There was a bridge over one stream, and then it just disappeared at one point. We were going to build another one, but we didn't have it. We had an old saw that Kendall's dad. Well, I guess he probably didn't even know we had taken it, and we were trying to cut a tree down to make this bridge, and the saw got stuck in the tree, and he had to leave it out there, and he had to go back like the next day.
That is so ominous.
Well, it wasn't like a real saw. A saw's got a handle on one end, and it's got a big piece of metal with the jagged edge. Like a typical saw. This one the blade was thin, and there was a bent piece of metal that would hold either end of the saw. So it was an isosceles triangle. It was more of I don't know what kind of a triangle it is that has one long side, one side that's almost as long, and one side that's just a little shorter. I think
Scaling?
It was I guess. I'm not sure. I think it was a metal saw, actually, and we were trying to use it on a tree because we were stupid kids.
What
is that?
What would you use then on a tree if not a metal saw?
A wood saw. No. It was a saw.
Oh.
When I say metal saw, I mean it's a saw that's made for
I see
cutting.
what you mean. I was like,
yeah, it's a
that's
saw.
thoroughly bamboozled me.
That's okay. Sorry. Is a saw meant for cutting metal, and here we are
Yeah.
using it on tree, which isn't going to be as good. It's not going to work as well. We never did go back. I mean, he went back and got the saw the next day or something. That's what he told me. We never went back. I never went back out there again, I don't think. And then they made a golf course out there or something years after I moved away, which is depressing. All our memories are gone. We found a there was a big hollow kind of an area. It was an area with the trees all around
If
it.
the next words you say are dead and body, I swear to God.
No. Nothing weird or creepy happened. Oh wait, I'll tell you about weird and creepy, and that'd be Michael and his lies. His telling us, he used to tell us all these scary stories. He told us that he found a flying saucer once, but it was only like 3 feet across, and the people were really small, like 2 inches tall. And I was like, what? And I didn't quite buy that one. But he told us that the whole area used to be peach groves, which no, it didn't. But I didn't know. I was like 10 years old. And he said this whole area used to be peach groves. And there was a lot of people. And he told, yeah, I should have brought 2 beds out here. He told some story. I don't remember much about it. Except that there was a little black boy, is how he described this kid, who was somehow involved with the peach groves and got killed. And now his ghost was out here, blah, 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 blah. And so he started claiming he was seeing the little black boy, or his ghost, the little black boy's ghost. He was seeing him. And so I'm like, really? And I was into Hardy Boys at the time, so I wanted a mystery. I wanted something to solve. And this seemed like it. And he said he saw the little black boy run around behind his house, and so we went back there, and we're literally looking for a secret passage behind his house. There was a brick wall, a little short brick wall about 3 foot tall, that held a garden above it, and I was certain there was a secret passage there. You know, if we could just find the way to open it up, I just knew it. And then I saw this black kid, and I was like, holy crap, this is all true. It's all true. And it was just a kid from the other street over that we knew. Oh crap, pillagers.
You've seen that like I'm there.
Maybe. Or maybe it's a stupid fucking traitor. I bet it's a traitor. It's a damn traitor. What is he doing out here in the middle of nowhere? Oh, I just balked that jump. Balked? Is that a word?
I don't think so. I don't even know what you mean.
There's a traitor out here. Oh, he's got tunnel blue tube coral. That's pretty. Yeah, what are you doing out here? Where are your llamas there, buddy? I'm out here hunting foxes. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? You scared me. I thought you were stupid pillagers. I've had my fill of those, because last night there was a pillager raid at Pikerice's house, and I helped him out. Ghost says your dad got a degree then? Yeah, you know, I don't know if he had a bachelor's or a master's in physical education. I know he taught at at Ohio Northern University, which is in Ada, and then he later taught at Methodist College. And he went back to school, and he got a special ed degree, so he could teach special ed kids, and he taught them, and I think he enjoyed that a lot. There was even a newspaper article about him, which was kind of cool.
Huh.
Yeah. He's a great guy. My dad's a great guy, and he's done a lot of great things, in my opinion. Not big great things like I went to the moon, but little great things like I helped this kid who's mentally, I'm gonna offend somebody saying whatever I say here now, but mentally handicapped or mentally challenged.
I think that's fine.
Do some physical PE stuff that he wouldn't otherwise be able to do. Okay. I need to turn this. Okay, I don't want to sleep though. Why'd I put this bed down? That was dumb. I want to wait for foxes. Foxy girl. Foxes come, fox. Anyway, let's see. Ghost says you had one interesting childhood. Actually, really wasn't that interesting. We did some dumb stuff. We like I said, we dug ditches and we ran around. We played a lot of Cops and Robbers and Johnny West. And had some just silly stuff happening. Ghost says, a flying saucer, was it thrown by his mother for telling lies? He used to tell the tallest tales. The reason why the traitor is out there is to trade her. Obvious, if you ask me. Ahmed's here. Hey, he says, hey, dudes. Am I interrupting things? And am I interrupting things? And then asterisk something? No, you're not interrupting anything. Ghost says, you're not. Andy was talking about his childhood. Yeah. I was obsessed with secret codes because in middle school, which would be for us ages about 12 to 15, there's 3 grades in there. When I was that age, I found a book about ciphers and codes at the library, and I was like, this is so cool. So I took it home, and then I copied a bunch of them into a notebook so I could write secret codes if I wanted to. And I took it over to show to Michael, and I had this briefcase that I had carried in, and it was getting late, and I'm ready to go home. He's like, yeah, you can just leave this here if you want. And as a kid, if somebody suggested something to me and was like really obviously wanted to do it, then I would just okay, because I wouldn't fight whatever because I was stupid. And I go back the next day. He's like, oh, somebody broke into my room and stole your code book. I was like, what? I think it was Steve Joyner. That was that kid down the street, the bully kid. So he told me that somebody had climbed up the outside wall of his house to a second-story room and snuck in and stole my codes. And I was like, oh. And again, I was too dumb to be like, that's a lie. Give me my stuff back. So I just believed him like a dummy. I know he stole my stuff. He stole it. Oh. You can put torches on leaves now. On the sides of leaves, at least. You didn't used to be able to do that. Come on, foxes. It's night. I'm hiding here in this tree. I'm so scared. Ahmed says, ooh, okay, nice. And Ghost says, so you were gullible? I was. I believed people. If they told me something, I assumed they weren't lying to me. So I was pretty gullible as a kid. Especially people who were supposed to be my friends. Ahmed says, LOL, last week we had a blackout in our neighborhood from around 10 p.m. to 1 a.m., so I randomly logged off from last week's stream. Oh, I'm sorry. Pardon me. Ooh, excuse me. Whew. Yeah, flying saucer. I believed him. Why would you lie about something like that? That was my logic. I think that's what was going through my head. Why would you make up such a stupid story? It must be true. Little tiny people. We had a lot of fun when I was a kid, though. There was a crazy kid down the street, though. He was messed up. He was younger than us. Little guy. Probably 4 or 5 years younger than me, so the age of Kendall's little brother. No, maybe 2 or 3 years younger than me. Boy was just messed up. Y'all want to hear a terrible story? An awful story? A horrific even story? It's real short.
All right.
Fair warning, though.
Is it just the words he and died?
No, I think he's actually been committed to an asylum now. Boy,
Wow.
not right. But that's not the story. The story is about... Okay, I'm going to tell you what the story's kind of about, and you tell me if you want to hear the rest. It's about Kendall's dog.
Oh, God.
Do you want to hear it, or shall I just leave it go?
No, go for it.
It's not a good story. So, this kid's name is Chris, and he lived down at the bottom of the hill. And apparently, what happened, and what Kendall knew, or what Kendall was certain happened at least. Hey, what if I try to put a torch here? Now, you can't put them on top, only on the sides of leaves. Interesting. They had a little tiny black poodle Pekingese mix of some kind, maybe 15, 20 pounds, cute as a button, named Pepper. Sweetest little dog. He would kind of he liked to hump things, but other than that, Just the sweetest little dog. Loved him to death. And apparently they left him out during the day. They would leave him in the backyard. They had a fenced-in backyard, a little shed in the back, made of wood. Actually, it wasn't really a shed. It was like a little house. But that's beside the point. They would leave him out during the day. So apparently Chris came up, and the dog started barking at him. And it's a backyard. You have to walk like 20, 30 feet. We had big front yards when in the suburbs in College Lakes. You had to walk 20, 30 feet to get to the fence to where you can even get to the dog. So apparently the dog was barking at Chris, or maybe he had gone up to the fence and the dog barked at him, and Chris didn't like that. So he started taking stones and throwing them at the dog and essentially stoned the dog. They got home and they took the dog to the vet. It was badly injured. The vet had to put the dog down. And after that, Kendall was just like, if there's something awful I can do to Chris, I'm doing it. I remember we loosened up the bolts and nuts on his wagon, so when he started to ride it, it just fell apart underneath him. I remember he had an R2-D2 toy. Chris did. One of those little R2-D2 toys that you could buy, the action figures. It was like 2 inches tall. Kendall found it and I took a lighter to it and just melted the crap out of that. And so we went home, and I looked. My brother Patrick had one too. Same exact kind of toy. I said, take a pen and put your initials on the bottom of it, because Chris is going to come around. Chris knows you have one. He's going to come around and claim you stole his, and that one burnt was yours. But if your initials are on, and sure enough, they showed up. Him and his big brother showed up at the house, and wanted to see the R2-D2, and I said, yeah, well, Pat puts his initials on all his toys, and we showed him, look, he's got his initials on it. So kid was messed up. All right, let's see.
How old would he be now?
He would probably be in his 50s or late 40s. His brother was messed up too. Kendall was scared to death of his older brother. He was 2 or 3 years older than us, and he drove. And I remember if he saw, what was that kid's name? Gary? I think it was Gary. If he saw Gary's car coming down the street, Kendall would get off the street because he was certain that Gary would try to run him over.
Oof.
Yeah, well, Gary was pretty messed up too, actually. Ghost says, was it due to the storm from the power going off from Ahmed? Ahmed says, nope, there was faulty wiring. They had to fix it. Ghost says, yeah, a flying saucer must be true. And they also removed gullible from the dictionary. Yeah. Faulty wiring, old wires. Ahmed says, yep, that's my country for you. Yeah, well, we're heading that way in America, too. Ghost says, glad you're back online. Ahmed says, yep, thanks, dude. He says, holy shit, why would you do that? Oh, stone a dog to death? Because you're an evil, hateful, horrible little child. Or crazy. I don't know what I would have done if he'd have hurt one of our dogs. I might have actually physically assaulted him. I love my dogs, so... Ghost says, some kids are screwed up. Ahmed says, yeah, he said he was in a mental asylum. He was committed to Dorothea Dix, I believe, is what I heard. Wow, there are no mobs around me at all. I've been here all night. Did the server get set for peaceful? I've been hiding in this tree all night. Nothing. That's weird. I'm the only one on. I don't see any mobs anywhere around. Alright, well, it's daybreak. Let's wander around and see if we can find a... See if any foxes show up. Or creepers. I'm sure it'll be one or the other. Maybe they didn't hear me because I was so quiet in that tree. I wasn't even hardly moving.
No, they were just disturbed by the stories you were telling.
Yeah. I tell you what, I actually need to mark this place better because it is a good fox. Whoops, it's a good place to wait for foxes. Uh-oh, there it is. So it's that tree over here. I think let's make some ladder and run it all the way up this tree. Put some torches at the top. It'll be easier to find then. Oh, I could just use dirt. tree's in like a gully, so it's not going to be easy to see from a distance, but if you get anywhere near it, you might notice it. Oh, geez, about walked right off the edge. What was that?
I hiccuped.
I'm sorry. Bella gets the hiccups. It's so cute. Bless her little heart.
Dog hiccups. Dog sneezes are quite funny.
Hope does a lot of sneezing. She's a sneezy dog. She's allergic to something or everything. Well, I'm down 2 pieces of dirt. I don't know where they're going, but I guess we'll live. Oh, let's go back up in here and I can chat real quick. Oh, this is a pretty good safe hidey hole. Ahmed says, I mean, I have a phobia from dogs, but I wouldn't do that. Ghost says that traitor scared off all the mobs. I'm surprised he wasn't invisible. Maybe he turned invisible. Oh, I think he despawned actually. Ahmed said I had a similar situation, but with one of my tortoises. We had 4 tortoises in our house back in 2010, maybe. I was 6 at the time, but I really loved them. Tortoises, you're talking big turtles, right? Not little, not small ones. Ghost says hiccups are cute as heck.
You have not seen mine.
Why?
Sometimes they just get awful. Sometimes they're ones that just feel like, why have you even started? But then one of them is like, oh, if I didn't have the hiccups, I would have choked on this in about 10 minutes. Kind of hiccups.
I've known some people who hiccup like, like super loud.
I can make them silent, but I know people can't, and it's so aggravating to hear someone else hiccup.
Alright, let's go up here. Dang it. Come on, foxes, where are you? Got to be here somewhere. How's your design coming in creative?
I think it's coming about all right.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
I am not a good designer. I steal most of my stuff from other people. I've just learned to accept it.
I got a rough idea from Quinn.
Okay.
And then I went into... Because after the last stream, I said that weirdly. I said, do you want to come in a world? Because I just want to figure out some building.
Yeah.
And he said, yes, of course. So we did. And then I did barely any building because I couldn't figure anything out.
No. But he did some.
But he did, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to use that.
Good.
So I did.
Excellent. Yeah, I steal most of my ideas, at least when it comes to that. When it comes to tabletop games, I get some pretty good ideas. But not when it comes to building in Minecraft. My ideas are boxes. I've usually had my best luck with foxes finding them on the... Oh, this is a massive river. Finding them on the edge of taigas and other biomes, to be quite honest. I've stumbled across a couple. But now I'm deep in the taiga. Deep in the mega taiga. The trees. They're impressive. Down 2 dirt, shame, since it's so hard to find. Well, I never have enough of it, it seems like. I use it up so much with terraforming and that kind of stuff. Ahmed says, the first one, and the one that died such a horrible death, was called Pooch, and she got killed by my neighbor's kids. They wanted to get revenge on my mom because she kept taking their soccer balls away. Why? Were they like kicking their soccer balls into your yard or through your window or something? And that's a pretty shitty way to get revenge, by attacking an animal. In my opinion, that's pretty passive aggressive and sociopathic. I don't know. I think if somebody hurt one of my dogs, I would freaking lose it. I would probably go crazy on them. Oh, this is a trap. It's a trap. It's a trap. Oh, God. That's a trap, too. There's a lot of traps in this Tega. Oh, look at this. I have found it. I found 2 pieces of dirt. Dozens of yards away from where I began. Who could have left them here? Why are they here? Oh, it's a mystery. A mystery, I say. In my terrible British accent.
Oh boy, that was British.
What? Oh my goodness. Yes, it was British. I'm trying. So we're at the edge of the Taiga in a forest. I guess we're going to be doing some exploring of the server today. We can't go too far from the Taiga, or else we're not going to be able to find any foxes. So I think we'll head back through. Rabbits! I haven't seen any rabbits either. No, first we're going to go all the way... What time is it? 5:20. We're going to go all the way to the east here. Ouch. And then we'll head straight back to the west and see what we see. I haven't been out here in a while since the server's gotten a little bit wider. By the way, I'm talking about tiny turtles. Oh, wait. Oh, I missed something. Brisky MCPE says, hey, Hey, Brisky. Brisky or Brisky? Do you like the hard Y, Brisky, or the soft Y with Brisky? I don't want to mispronounce it every single time. Ahmed says, so, from their roof, they kept throwing rocks in our house's garden. They had a clear view of it since they lived above us. And one of them hit Pooch and obliterated her shell. That's really awful, man. By the way, I'm talking about tiny turtles. LOL, that was a weird accent. I am the very model of a modern Major General. Ghost says that wasn't British at all. Haha. I try to do some British-ish, British-esque. Yeah, I know, it's not great. Whoa, what is this? Holy heck, what is this? This is a nasty-looking cave. It's full of diorite.
No one wants a cave full of diorite.
Correct. Awful substance.
Yeah, diorite, I have not found a good use for it now. There are some village buildings for tundra that use diorite for the stone, and it kind of makes sense and it kind of fits. There's the corner. There's a swamp down here. Is that another Taiga? Is it the same Taiga?
Let's find out, shall we?
Oh. Found some ink sacs.
I'm rich. Rich with ink sacs.
Oh, this is interesting. Hold on, let's take a peek here. We have to get back to a Taiga by nightfall. Oh, God. Look at that water. Oh, it's so green. That can't be good. Ah, it's stagnant as hell. Gross. We need to make another hidey hole in this next Taiga and see if it's any better for fox hunting. I know you Brits love that. Oh, this isn't Taiga. This is a mountaintop. Dang it. I guess we'll sleep the night away and head back the other way. Look at all the poppies. Ghost says I love diorite. Oh, tiny little piece of snow up here. What a view! Whoa, the sun going down over the majestic trees. We would make camp for the night and hope to survive. Ahmed says, what are these green borders for? Okay, so our borders are set up. This is Scoti Garbitas' Realms Server. He did not want just, boom, set the borders out there at like 2,000. Because a lot of people, like me, head for the nearest corner, or the furthest actually, and go out there to live kind of a hermit life, or so people won't bother me out there. I don't have to worry about somebody like moving in right next door if I live far, far away. So instead, what he has set up is this border expands slowly over time. It will. Oh, that's interesting. Somebody's been here, lighting up this cave. Pass through. It's just a pass through. Oh, I'll leave that coal. So what it does, what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to expand 1 block for every hour that someone is on the server. The last week or so, I've been pretty much the only one on the server, and it has been expanding very slowly because I haven't been on a whole lot. And I feel like this is because I'm trying to get this village in the server up north. It is, I need maybe, excuse me, 10 or 15 more blocks to like enclose the whole village. If you watch my regular videos, you'll see me working on it. All last week, I think I put videos up over a period of time working on this village. So it's going to expand. He initially had it set to expand out to 1,000. But he found that there wasn't going to be everything on the map that people wanted on the map at 1,000. So, and it was expanding way too slowly. It was supposed to expand like 5 blocks per day, every day, but it wasn't. It was only expanding when people were on. So he switched it to 1 block per hour that people were on the server, and set it up to expand out to about 2,000 blocks. And in this way, he's hoping people would start at spawn and then work their way out kind of on the server instead of just starting far, far away. Well, I waited about a week before I got on, and so the server had expanded out a couple hundred blocks by then, because, when servers first open up, people get on, they just play all the time. Then they hit that about 3 months. Oh, I think we're in Scoti's territory. That looks like his beacon, and that looks like his lodge. Let's go check it out. So we've hit like the 3-month mark where people just kind of stop playing. Ooh. Oh, I got pickaxe. Quick pickaxe. Haste 2. Hello, puppies. This is Scoti's lodge. Oh, he's using that same kind of wood that I was using. The stripped. Oh, there's the woodcutter. Anyway, that's the story. This would be a good place to hang out to go look for foxes at night too. Ghost says, goes well with red nether brick for the diorite. Ahmed says, that reminds me of the seawater near us after a storm. LOL. I take it that's the swamp, the green swamp. Ghost says, swamps are amazing biomes. I loved making bases in them when I was on server since nobody goes into them. Yeah, that's true. We have actually Compsci Girl, Mistress Kaylin, and Looney Netty all live in a swamp together. Med says, ooh, that's a nice concept. LOL, I only get notifications for live streams for some reason. I'm sorry, Ahmed. Yeah, some people have been complaining about that. They're not getting notifications, and that's on YouTube's side of it. Ghost says YouTube notifications are weird. And Ahmed says, yep, too weird. Ghost says, that's not stripped oak. That's stripped pine. Oh, that's not pine. It's birch. Spruce. Yeah, this is Scoti's house. We better get out of here before he comes around here with a shotgun. Who's on my lawn? This is on the edge of the biome, which would make it a good place to camp out. Look for foxes. It seems like that's where they appear most. What is this? What the heck? Whoa! Okay, this is something he must have... I think this is something that Scoti built, probably. Like, to swim upward. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Jeez, I felt like I just about walked into that. Oh. Yep. That must be his. What was that noise?
Just picked up the same item 3 different times, and then was like, "Oh, that's reached the wrong one, silly." Did it again. No, I just picked up the same object 3 times.
Fun. I have a terrible time in creative. I don't know why. I never have enough room for all the pieces that I want to build something. I found that out last couple days. I'm always having to switch out stuff. And so I don't do as well in creative as I do in survival. It seems like.
I get what you mean.
It's all me. It's all my own fault. Okay, it's only noon? How is it only noon? I feel like I've been walking around the server for like an hour, and it's only noon. Has the sun stopped?
Well, there's no mobs, so.
Alright, let's break a block. No, I'm breaking blocks and picking them up. My clock doesn't feel like it's moving. Whoa, what was that noise?
You say that after you just made a sound.
I know, maybe I just hearing my echo. Now, I could have sworn I heard like a screeching noise
Oh, well.
in the distance. Like, my clock does not appear to be moving. Has time stopped? Let's take a look at the sun and see if it's actually going down. It is going down. Maybe I'm just going crazy. I've entered into the fox's realm, and maybe they are controlling things now. Maybe I didn't go as far as I thought I did. Maybe all of this was just a dream. Perhaps I had entered Carcosa. Oh, wow. That was a hell of a lag spike. It froze completely. Let's try the other direction. Woo. I found a cave. It's super dark. Oh, there's a creeper. I don't know why that startled me so badly. Oh god, there's another one. There's zombies, there's spiders. I really don't have enough wood to do any kind of deep exploring. Holy mackerel. Oh god, there he is, right there. You're coming for me, aren't you? Alright, this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be looking for foxes. Oh, there's a lot of iron down here though, and I could use some iron. Actually, no, I'm good for iron. I'll leave this to someone else. Someone better equipped than I to explore the depths of the caves of... Yeah, the music that I was going... That's the Outer Limits music.
Oh, it kind of sounds like you're trying to go into Oh my word, what is it called?
I don't know.
The original series, Star Trek.
Oh, yeah, okay. There it is. That's the original Star Trek. Outer Limits had that song, And for years I could not remember where I had heard that. Well, shoot. We're too far away from the tag. I need to get back towards it. Not at my place, though. My hidey hole. Need to find another one before dark sets in completely. And the murdering begins. That looks like a good one, right there. Oh my goodness, dogs, what are you doing?
I don't want the potato. I want this.
Where? Oh god, someone's gonna sneak up on me and murder me. Took one too many. There we go. Now if this just doesn't degrade too much, we got another nice little hidey hole here. Top of a really tall tree, actually. Now we wait for the foxes to come. Alright. Alright, this is actually a good point for me to kind of pause and go over here and see what I'm missing, because I've been running around like a crazy person. Ghost says, now that be nice. Shotguns, since there's gunpowder. That would be kind of cool. Birch is the white oak, is the white one. Oak is light brown. This is Ahmed. And spruce is the dark brown, if I remember correctly. Holy crap, that's a valley. Ghost says there's dark oak, which is darker than spruce. Ahmed says, go there and get some nice noise materials. Ghost says, that is interesting. Creative is for redstone testing slash understanding for me. Is the server in peaceful? No, it should be in hard, to be quite honest. Let's see if we see any mobs.
Oops.
I hear an Enderman. There's an Enderman down there under that tree. Ooh, I don't want to fall down this ladder right yet. Actually, you know what we can also do? Let's do this. I need to cut down some spruce trees at some point. And we got 3 more of these guys left. Okay. Man, my inventory's getting really full. Let's get this. This. Yeah. I hear footsteps. Oh, there's a zombie down there. We have to listen for the fox sounds. Okay. Ahmed says creative is where you get lava and submerge the whole forest. Whoa, you monster, Ahmed, says Ghost. Ahmed says, at least back in 2013 when I used to play. LOL, yeah, that's the dark side, Luke. Ghost says, a dream, an electric dream, you could say. Ahmed says, the cave is so dark that it looked as if there was a black wall there, right? LOL. By the way, tomorrow is going to be the aid? I don't know how to pronounce that with little dots over the I.
Do you mean I'd?
I'd? A-I-D and 2 dots over the I?
Does it not mean Eid? E-I-D?
It's A-I-D.
That can't be right.
I don't have no idea. I'd might be right. He says it's basically a religious version of Thanksgiving for the Muslims here. Is that what you were thinking of?
I think so.
Okay, well, yeah. Then you're probably pronouncing it closer than me.
Oh, yeah. Eid.
Um,
Sunday, 11th of August
Eid.
to
Okay.
the 15th.
Okay. It says, here you replace turkey with sheep meat. Ah. Ghost has never liked sheep meat. Isn't that mutton? Isn't sheep meat mutton? It says, me neither. But if I want to stay at my house, I need to respect the religion. Plus, it's nice to hang out with the family.
Oh, it's the same thing. It's just spelt differently.
Eid and Eid. Come on, foxes, you're supposed to come out at night. What is that? Is that just a weird... Yeah, that's just a weird placement of trees and stuff. 5:40, we got about 20 minutes left, folks. And I'm going to go make some pizza. I got the house to myself tonight. And I stayed up way too late last night. The video's upcoming for what I was doing. Piker Eyes and I had to deal with some things. Bad things, Mikey. Bad things. Oh, what is that? Something else is coming. Is it another zombie? Yes. How does he know I'm here?
It might just be a different language.
What?
Because when I'm putting in I with the umlaut on the top, and then D, it's just giving me results in French. So I assume it's the same thing, because it's giving me the same thing.
Yeah, probably. Seems like the kind of word that would be Welsh or that kind of thing. Don't see any zombies down there underneath my little makeshift home here.
I think I've got a plan.
Alright, it's night right now. Drew's here and says, hello, people. Oh, I meant that no one will be able to pronounce it. And he says, because the actual letters that are used here aren't in your alphabet. I think it's only for Arabic. Ah, yeah, it makes sense. No foxes must be some weirdo scaring them off since they know he will be trapping them and forcing them to mate. Hey, shut up, Ghost of Sabotage. Nobody asked you. Ahmed says, hey, Drew. I'm not going to force them to mate. I'm just going to encourage them to mate. Shut up. There's a difference. What is that? Is that a skeleton? Is that a creeper next to him? Let's see if I can get my, targeting thing. No. Trying to get that, damn it.
Oops.
That, achievement. Oh, he wasn't far enough away? Seriously? Jeez. Any further away, he would have just been a dot. One single pixel. Well, he's dead now. So have you got your design? Are you ready to build?
I'm not ready, because it's going to take me so long to finish this.
Why?
Because it's going to be so hard to remember how to do things. Not really. But I'm definitely going to have to go and get a few things.
I'll help you gather stuff if you want. Now that the sun has risen once again, there are no foxes. Can't believe
I might just call it a day playing it and now just switch to just being in the stream, watching it.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever you want to do.
I'm going to get my Jim Jams.
Jim Jams! That is fine. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Well, now I have my design. Well, I definitely have my design. I don't know what I'm going to do for the roof.
Okay.
I think it might be a bit iffy, but I might laugh it. Laugh it?
Laugh it?
What am I actually trying to say? I might like it. Eventually.
Cartoon Network put on a little miniseries this past week called Infinity Train.
Yes.
I was able to watch the entire thing Friday night, and I thought it was really good. I don't know if you've seen it or not yet.
No, I haven't.
Okay. I thought it was excellent. Thought they did a really nice job with it. So I recommend it. If you can see it, do so. And the end kind of said Infinity Train will be back. So I think they're gonna work on some more stuff with it at some point. But it was a complete story. I mean, the story ended. What am I'm hearing zombies. What are the zombies doing while they're out here? What have they done with my foxes? All right, we're gonna head for this other corner of the server. Let's see what we can see. We're doing some exploring today. There are no foxes, and that makes me super, super, super serial. Super serial. It's a sad little cave. This hill is annoying me. Let's see. People waving at Drew. Drew says everyone uses Arabic numerals, though. Have you heard there are people petitioning that we need to stop using Arabic numerals?
But we already.
Because
That's where we get our numbers from.
Yeah, I know, but they're racists. They don't like Muslims because they're racists. So, yeah, they're stupid. Oh, ice spike biome. Ahmed says, LOL, it's Arabic. It's supposed to be like this. Oh, yep. Kingish Grumpy's here and says hi, everybody. Hey, Kingish. Ahmed says, it's universal. The entire family's here except for Abby. Wait, Abby's in your family? Wait, what?
Hmm? You mean in the chat?
Oh, I think she means in the chat, yes. Because now Kingish Grumpy has arrived.
Okay, well, I'll be there in a second. Yeah.
But yeah, boy. This is Ahmed still. Is that the doggo making noise in the background? Yes. The squeaking noises. When they play, they both make noises. Hope will growl, be like, "Arr." And Bella will yip and make high-pitched squeaks because she is adorable.
Right.
Here we
I'll see you in
are.
the chat in a second.
Okay.
I'm going to leave the Discord.
Alrighty. I will see you in the chat.
See you in
Look
a
at
sec.
that. That should be a tower. There should be a wizard in there. The Ice King. Oh, this thing is pretty cool looking, this ice spikes. Oh, jeez! How did I fell. Did I fall through snow? I did. Oh, man. That's freaking terrifying. I better stick to the ice. Because there could be lava underneath. Speaking of, let's go ahead and get this on the bar. I have not seen this lately. Ahmed says, no, I meant the chat. Oh, okay. I thought you meant like your family because they're all getting together for the holiday. What's going on over here? Oh, you know what I would love to see is an igloo. It's oh so very quiet. I told all my stories earlier. There's the sunken village that Hiker Eyes found that the other day, so he's looted it, I'm sure, which sucks for me. We're swimming. Whoa. There's all kinds of flint here. What the heck? Oh, Pike Eyes looting. He's looted this whole area, I bet. I'll take that flint, though. I can trade that to, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? I think magma blocks should actually send bubbles up. And as dead fish. Instead of pulling them down, I think soul sands suck bubbles down. I think that seems more appropriate. Yeah, I'm sure he's already looted all this. Oh, he left some redstone dust. You know, I can get rid of some junk here, maybe. Piece of sand. Where'd I get all this? Oh, yeah, that's right. I was carrying dirt, wasn't I? It's depressing that he's already looted it. It makes me say, oh. He probably hasn't looted this. This looks completely encased. Let's check it out. Dang it. Where's my shot? Interesting. I hear dolphins. Ugh. Oh my god, I can't swim more. Okay. I'm gonna drown in here. I'm gonna die. Nope, I'm not. I can go right back to the surface this way. Oh, there's an air pocket. Woof! Okay, this is weird that that's there. There's the roof. Oh, come on, get out of the water. I want to get dried out. I'm all wet and I don't like it. Well, that's a piece of... Oh, nice. Oh, here's wood. There's a chest! He missed one. Oh! Cool! Ah, I'm getting pushed out, though. Let's, what can we do here? Here's another piece of sandstone. Oh, yeah. There we go. Got some coal. We'll take it. Why not? What the heck? Luck of the Seas 2 fishing pole. We can't take the rotten flesh. What can we leave behind? Let's leave all this sand here. And this gravel. What time of day is it? It's heading towards nightfall. Nice! Some light in here. Make it kind of nice. Kind of Christmassy. And there's a dolphin nearby, I think, because that's why I got the super fastness. Time. 5:51. Going to have to stop soon. Now, he might have already grabbed that. I have no idea. I like those kind of things. I wish there were more ruins in Minecraft, to be quite honest. Oh, let's see what's... Oh, jeez. You guys are talking. Ghost says, I had some torch yesterday after I got home from work. And when I mean torture, I mean my twin nephews were over for a visit. Hold on. Did I miss... Okay. Matt says, seriously? They're that annoying? LOL. Ghost says, yep. Hyper as all heck. Alright, so we're going to head back towards spawn, and once we get there, we will call the stream. God, that place is a mess. Here, let me finish reading all these. More annoying... more annoying than judges. Yep, Hyper as heck, says Ghost. Ahmed says, like all kids. Ghost says they bounce off of each other. Ahmed says, and like me before age 10. Ghost says, full of beans. Ahmed says, WDYM. What does that mean? I'm not sure what that means. Ahmed says, oh, I need help, Dad, with some prep for tomorrow, so bye, guys. Bye, Ahmed. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by. I always appreciate that, man. Ghost says later, and Drew says bye. Oh, look at this. That's really cool. This is a cove. It's a lagoon, like on Gilligan's Island. That's really neat. I like it. I like it a lot. We gotta head inland, though. We're probably gonna probably sleep log and make it day before we continue on our way, since we're so far from anywhere there'd be foxes. We gotta go through these forests and cross this landscape. Hope's barking at something. See, I wish you could just stumble across some building that was built by the game in some places like this, in the middle of nowhere. You can find a little partially... Oh man, we're already at James Irish's house. That was quick. That's cool. We can sleep there. I think he has a bed. He does. Boom. Borrowing your bed, James Irish. Hope you don't mind. Oh wow, you wake up from the bed looking out the window and over this water. That's really kind of cool. Kingish says, see everyone next week, I hope. Abby says, yo. WDYM means, what do you mean? Ah, I did not know that. That's an acronym I did not have in my very limited knowledge base. Guest welcome, James Irish Outpost number 1. And I think when he built this, the border was out right there. That sign is. Ghost says, build a ship in that bay. Ooh. Oh, I don't know. Maybe. A small one would be nice. I'm planning on recreating the Minecraft ships from the sunken ships off the coast, kind of near where there's a wreck at some point. And I was kind of hoping to get some... What happened here? I was kind of hoping to get some... Wait, you know what? Pigs like carrots, don't they? Don't they? Come on, pig. Come on, buddy. Come on. Oh, what is this? A cave? There we go. I've added breeding pigs to my animal breeding, which I had not done yet. So progress. Progress has been made. We need to head northeast to get to spawn. As a matter of fact, I see... What is that? Just trees? Gotta watch your step. Minecraft is a treacherous world. That bay is way far away from me, too. So, oh, I love this kind of stuff. Glitched out water. Just enjoy that. What is this? Whoa. Jeez. Actually, no, I didn't know if I was going to make that jump. And back to the birch. The unending... Oh, there's a ton of lights here. What's going on here? Why is this area all lit up? This area's... Oh, somebody... Wait a minute. Is this a road? No, somebody's thinking about building here, I bet. It's a nice spot. Look at that. That's pretty nice. We can follow back. I just saw Comsci Girl's lighthouse. I need to build a lighthouse or something. I live on the coast. And here's spawn. We made it. 5:57 p.m. I'm not on as tight a schedule today. I've got the house to myself tonight, but I still need to get some dinner around. And I probably should... I don't think I need to go... I'm taking care of my neighbor's dog, and they only have me feed him once a day now, so... In the morning, so I don't really need to go up at dinner time. I only need to go up to put him in at night. I have to get my foodstuffs up. Look at all the things we've got. We still haven't found Reynard. Let's go ahead and drop off that. Okay, this is the auto smelter. Down below this, they're cooking. They grow bamboo, which automatically then siphons into the. Oh God, it's lagging me out. Which automatically siphons into the into those furnaces, whereupon you can pretty much cook as much stuff as you want, and it doesn't cost you anything. So it's a good idea. Yeah, I just heard the villager and I was like, alright, so we're going to put Reynard's name tag back here. Most of the rest of this stuff we can take home with me. Oh, let's leave the sweet berries here as well. We should do some interior design. Maybe next week that's what we'll focus on, is interior decorating. Oh, here, I've expanded the map. There's the square. I really should get these other two map pieces done, or at least this one. I don't think there's anything actually over here. Paisley might be over there, actually. Yeah, I bet she is. So I need to get 2 more maps put up here. I'll have to remove this and replace it with something else. Let's see what's going on. Ghost says, didn't they put a fix so water doesn't glitch out like that? Yeah, I guess it didn't work. This is a zoom out of spawn. And then here I'm going to put a bigger map. So we can do that next week too. Get some decorations or some furniture or something in here. I think I need to do it here too. We started last week with this and we didn't get very far. So I think that's something that needs done. Let's top spruce off. This stuff's going with me because I can use all these. Oh, we can leave behind. There goes my alarm for 6 o'clock to go feed Dale, but I don't have to feed him anymore because he only gets 1 meal a day. So we will still. It's a DuckTales. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta mute. Let me turn that. Thank you, Ghost. I said a whole bunch of things and y'all didn't hear me because I forgot that I was muted. I mainly made fun of my fort here for looking like it's made of cardboard and said, you know what, you should watch DuckTales. The new DuckTales is actually quite good. That's pretty much everything. Thanks for letting me know. I wonder what he's saying. Haha, your mic is still mute, said Drew. Yes, thanks, guys. Sorry about that. That's all I really was talking about. But thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of it. I do appreciate it. And I will talk to y'all next time. Push the button, Frank.